So it's my great honor to announce here, because where else than on a video should we announce something like this, that John and Hank Green from the Vlogbrothers are going to be on PotterCast on Thursday. We've got a great time planned. It's going to be so exciting. We can't wait. And there'll be all this info on how you can listen to it live really soon. But I have to tell you something. Setting this up made me, for the first time in my life, hate the internet. This starts a long time ago at Terminus 2008, when all the Leaky staff was all aflutter over a huge Nerdfighter thing, Vlogbrothers thing. I only knew the 2 words at the time. Thought it was awesome. Yay, Deathly Hallows song, all that junk. But I didn't know really anything about them. So cut to October-ish of this year, when many Harry Potter fans, including one of them, my agent, said to me, "You must watch the Vlogbrothers video or I'll disown you." Okay, sure, I'll watch YouTube videos. I laughed. I sent an email. It said something like, "You guys are awesome, come on our show." So I sent another email. "Hey, come on our show." Then I started reading Paper Towns, and I laughed really hard at something in the second chapter. So I sent an email. "Oh my gosh, this made me laugh so hard. Come on our show." Finished Paper Towns. I watched a lot of Vlogbrothers videos. Then there was the Project for Awesome Day, in which tons and tons of people commented on YouTube, one of whom was me. Commented my fingers off, had a great time, was reinvigorated that maybe we should get these guys on our show. So later, I was on Blog TV, and somebody asked me a question about the Vlogbrothers, and I said, "Hey, wouldn't it be fun if they came on our show?" And they were like, "Yay!" with all their comments. So I said, well, I've been emailing them, and I haven't heard back. You guys do it! So, in Nerdfighter style, they turned around, they left Facebook messages, they sent emails, they left comments on Facebook, they started asking questions in Blog TV. Meanwhile, I sent an email saying, hey, the Harry Potter Nerdfighters are going to start sending you Facebook messages, comments on Blog TV, they're going to start commenting on your YouTube channel, they're going to start asking you questions, like, wouldn't it be fun if you came on PotterCast? And one day, John went on Blog TV. One day last week, as a matter of fact. And he said something like, well, yeah, wouldn't it be so much fun if I was on PotterCast? Within 5 minutes, I've got 6 emails, I've got 3 Facebook messages, I've got 2 Facebook posts, there are Twitters. I'm getting phone calls and text messages. I had just, at that moment, put a video up on our channel. The first comment was, John Green wants to be on PotterCast. All these emails, phone calls, text messages, Facebook messages, YouTube comments, people are asking me, would you please invite them onto the show? Because wouldn't that be great? I was tempted to say, hey, yeah, awesome idea. I never thought of that. Instead, I answered a Facebook post. I wrote back to a girl and said, yes, we've been pelting them with emails. Please tell them this. Suddenly there was a Facebook group. These Facebook group people started leaving comments, started leaving Facebook messages, started asking them questions. Somebody said to John, check your email, because in that time, I had sent another email in all caps saying, would you please stop the cycle and come on our show already? We clearly both want to do it. And finally, there was a response. And finally, there were phone calls. And the world seemed to make more sense after that. But for the first time ever, I kind of despise the internet. If we could all just have each other's phone numbers, things would be... Alright, in all seriousness though, this is something that's been clearly coming for a long time. It's kind of like being separated at birth. We can't wait to have them on the show. We're going to have so much fun with them on Thursday. Info somewhere on the page. And you know what? I'm not pointing to anything because I'm tired of all this techno stuff. You find it. It's on the page. You know, I have to tell you, I said this to John on the phone and I'll say this again. These guys are awesome. They've done amazing things for the world and for nerds and for nerd culture. But it was easier to get J.K. Rowling on PotterCast than it has been to get the Vlogbrothers. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Frack my wand is cherry and dragon heartstring. I think in this video you can tell why it's dragon heartstring. I'm Italian, I'm a reporter, I'm stubborn, I'm persistent. It was gonna happen.
And in the real world, it looks something like this.
Guess what I'm gonna go do now? I'm gonna go put on an analog watch, do a crossword puzzle, read a book. I'm doing nothing that has anything to do with the internet. Oh, and Hank and John, we'll see you Thursday.